Hi all, and welcome back to your channel. So I'm back at Anfield for my daily Anfield Road expansion update. I wasn't going to come up today, simple reason, I just feel awful. Been feeling bad all week. The reason why I've come up with today, it's what time we're on now. Well, let me check the time. We're on 20 to 12 in the morning. At about 10 AM it was announced that Buckingham Group are being placed into administration. Yeah, what does that mean? I don't know. All I assume is that they owe money out. Bailiffs have been knocking on the door. They've gone into administration that way. I don't know. If people are clued up on this, let me know. Okay. Also, so I have someone who gives me information now and again, i.e. the guy who told me that was 2 months before Liverpool announced that it was behind schedule. He told me. Now I don't push him for information. I don't say, what have you got, what can you tell me? I never do that. He always volunteers. I'll just receive a text out the blue sometimes with information, and he sends me quite a lot of stuff that I haven't put on the channel. But this morning he texted me about half an hour after that had been mentioned, saying I'm getting messages left, right and centre here, so if you hear the beeping, it's my phone. He's saying that the site will be shut down either tomorrow or Saturday. Shut down in what capacity? I don't know. That's all he said in the text. Okay, he just said Buckingham gone into administration. The site will be shut down tomorrow or Saturday. So make it that information what you will. Okay. It still sounds like a busy site. There's still people there. I did receive a message saying that people were getting laid off as we speak. I don't know if that's true or not. If anyone knows, let me know. I'll apologise for the coughing, guys. I'm really unwell. So that cladding from last night had got, I think that one piece that I was filming got put up and then he just tidied it up and did. Yeah. So who knows when the next piece is going to go up there. It'd be nice to hear from the club anytime soon to get exact information. It's the type of thing where a business goes into administration, then sets up a sister company straight away to carry on the job. Is it one of them situations? What we do know is it doesn't affect the football on the pitch. A few less fans in the grounds, that's all. Oh, I've just seen someone on the pitch then. What did I? Yeah, there. The lawnmower man. Oh. One there, and I think there's one just behind him. Yeah, one there. So yeah, all this information is brand new, so it's, you know, supposed to be getting more as the day goes on. I say I'm early up here. There's people working in this corner. I wonder what he's doing. Don't know. Anyone else on the roof anywhere? Someone there. in the doorway. A bit blowy this morning as well. So people on site, people are still working, so that's good news. So if people are getting laid off, what people are getting laid off? Can I see people leaving site? There's machinery leaving site. Is this the start of the shutdown? I don't know. Is the work going on because they need to make things safe before they do leave? Are they going into administration because there's going to be penalties to do with this build? Because one of the things I did read, because this is what's it, Construction Inquirer, I think it's called, website. That's where the information comes from. Someone sent me the link to it, and that's who broke the news that the Buckingham Group are going into administration. See, people are they're still working. They're still putting a block paving down there. Yeah, so the Construction Observer announced that the Buckingham Group are going into administration. And then there's there's a big article about it, and further down it says something about the last accounts for the 21-22 year. They made an £11 million loss, and that they think was down to when they built the stand at Craven Cottage. I think it's called the Riverside stand, something like that, at Fulham's ground. So they made an £11 million loss on that, I think. So I'm not sure if there's any penalties to be applied here for the lateness of this stand getting completed. I really don't know. But it's not the first time, is it, that it's happened to Liverpool, and they, you know, it was fine in the end. One of the main stands, didn't that get started by Carillion? And then they went into administration, or they went bump, you know, one way or another. But the stand got completed, and the stand looks brilliant now, and it's going to look brilliant for the next 100 years. So I don't think there's too much to worry about. There'll be plenty of construction companies wanting to finish this job off. It's just all about finances at the end of the day, innit? Trying to see if there's anything at all. That gives us any clues. Well, those two vehicles there heading into here, into the yard. Yeah, it's an interesting bit of information, guys. I just want to hurry up and get finished. I don't want these delays. I don't want people going to administration. Just finish the bloody job off. Let's have a look at these forever stones. And see something different there. Piece of corby board. But these are being filled in with tarmac now as well. I assume that this is for fans on Saturday, so there's no trip hazards. That's what I'll put that down to. So they're making everything level and no lumps and bumps anywhere. Right guys, I'm going to leave it there. There's not much to see. There doesn't seem as many people working as there should be normally. So again, make it that what you will. Just gonna have a little nose down here. It's not like I can see people leaving in masses. Just see the people down here, they're working. So I don't know, the people inside there are working. So, don't know guys, it doesn't sound very busy, but people are. See, there's no cherry pickers or there's no lifts up, there's nothing up. So I don't know what's what there. You know what, it's a massive park. I stand in an area where like no one will usually be. There's my phone ringing, I don't know who that is. I'll ring them back in a minute. Yeah, I stand in an area of the park where no one like stands, and then people just come over and start playing football by me. It's massive, the area. Just go and pick another space. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. As soon as I hear more information, I'll let you know. But apart from that, if you like the channel, please subscribe. Likes and comments are always appreciated. And as always, look after yourselves and speak to you all soon. Bye now. Hello everyone, so I've just finished my flight, and in the video I said that this can be like a progressing story as the day goes on. I've just had a message saying that Lang O'Rourke are interested in taking this project on. So what truth is in that, I don't know, because I'm not sure how fast. You know, the news only broke around, well, I only saw the news on about 10 o'clock. I'm not sure if this is something that's happened earlier and maybe Liverpool have been in contact with Lang O'Rourke, I don't know. I think Lang O'Rourke were originally approached to do this stand, but they were already contacted with Bramley Moore. I don't think they had the manpower to do both. But with Bramley Moore being at the stage it is now, maybe they have got the manpower now to send here and just get this job complete. But as my mate just said, he just ran me to tell me that they've gone into administration and said I know me and now I'm making a video, and he said, well, that it's a good omen. Now he's a true red. We're all true reds, you know what I mean? But he's always on the telly, he's always in the papers. He's and he said it's a good omen because the last time it happened at the main stands, Carillion went bump, someone else took it over, finished it, and Liverpool went on to win everything shortly after that. Can we do it again? Let's hope so.